Welcome back. We're going to do something real quick. It's a little more hand painting on cookies. Put a post up on the blog about some cookies I did for my mother-in-law that were hand painted with flowers. And we're going to do that on this scrap owl that I had from another project. You're going to want, this is a 1/4 inch angle shader. You can get them small or bigger, depends on how big you want them. I've also got a glass of water. And I'm going to use, they look awful. See, this is what happens when you use your colors like abandonedly. Lemon yellow from Color. Of course my colors look like they've been destroyed. And red, which you can barely read, but that's what it is. And I've got my handy palette, which is just a plate. Yeah, because I'm real technical. Anyway, you're going to put a drop of your red food color and a drop of your yellow food color next to each other on your plate. Now, I'm going to kind of move this over here so you can hopefully see. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so you've got your angle shader. What you're going to do is you're going to dip the color that you want on the inside. This will make a two-tone flower. So the color you want on the inside, which is usually the lighter color, you're going to dip onto the back end of your brush, like this. And the color that you want for the outside, you're going to dip into the darker color, like this. And then, it's all goopy, so you're going to kind of get the excess off by doing 2 strokes, one front, one back, on the side of your plate. Then, you're going to go back, yeah, you hear all the stuff falling off my desk, because I'm very organized. You're going to go back on your cookie, and you're going to lay flat, and you're going to go up, and then kind of wiggle down, and that makes one petal. Then I kind of turn it up, wiggle, down, up, wiggle, down. I hope you can see. Hand's not in the way. Up, wiggle, down. And you might want to get some more on your brush at some point in time. Remember every time to wipe off the excess goopy goop. Up, down, down. And when you come back down, make sure you kind of lead with the tip. So there you've got this flower, which would be handy if I had it in screen. There you go. So now you got this two-toned flower, and basically it's up, kind of wiggle, and bring it back. And I'm kind of pulling the back end of my brush up as I come back in, so it's just the tip that's pulling down, and that's what creates the definition between each petal. And if you don't go back and get more on your brush, you'll end up with a slightly lighter flower. I really hope you guys can see the definition that's going on here. I'm doing a lot of petals just so you can see it over and over what I'm doing. See? There we go. And when I want to make the centers, I usually take the back end of my brush. I dip it into a little white. It would help if I had some white. Very organized today. Very organized. Anyway, this is, again, just white. Bright white. There you go. It's hard for me to tell when I'm in camera when I'm not, because I'm the only one here. So, sorry if some stuff's out of camera. And I just make some dots in the center like this. It's very similar to what I did with the butterflies when I airbrushed the butterflies. If you let your base color dry before you put these little dots on, they'll stay white. When you put them on when everything's still wet, it has a tendency to want to bleed in, and it'll turn kind of orangey. But yeah, that's about that. And so you got it. Any colors, any 2 colors you want. I should have put these in the owl eye positions, and I could have actually made an owl out of that, but I didn't think about it. So there you go. That is how you do what is called a 1-stroke flower, because you're using 2 colors, putting them on with 1 stroke. And it's as simple as that. For more information, see the blog. Now I'll be back again with another tutorial next week. And thank you for watching.